It's a good delivery right into the heart of that 6-yard area. Ball still bobbling around. Gary O'Neill with the shot, saved by Corcoran, and then it's Gaffney, and it's Corcoran with another save. It's Gaffney once more. Gaffney finds the net for Shamrock Rovers in the 13th minute. Persistent play by the man from Tuam, and he's opened his account for this season. He had a couple of goes, and eventually, third time of asking.
And the third time he smashes into the roof of the net. There's no finesse about it, it's just power. Cork just struggled to get a clearance on it. They do well at the first header. I thought the keeper maybe could have come and helped his back line. This one comes back in, they're swiping at the second one. This is where I think Gilchrist shouldn't open his legs. He does brilliantly here, Gaffney, when it comes back to him off this one. He's great feet, really good feet. He takes 4 touches in the box and rifles into the roof of the net behind it. With something from nothing from Gaffney again, similar to the goal.
That's Cleary's header. Healy helping it on. Keating is underneath it. Keating just crowded out of it a bit, but it ends up with Aaron Bulger. Oh, nice ball from Bulger. Dangerous ball into Keating, and it's an equaliser. What a finish from Rory Keating. His 3rd goal of the season, and it's a valuable one for Cork City. Really nice move and a classy finish. You did say earlier on, Graham, that Keating was going to be a player that Shamrock Rovers are going to have to keep a close eye on, and that's why.
And it comes from 2 wonderful passes. Aaron Bulger's first pass out, wonderful cross in, and Keating's run across the front post, and he wraps his right foot round the instep. But again, 2 headers, they win. Cork, they get seconds off this from the one clipped on. And this ball from Bulger, once it settles down, is fantastic. He just punches it down the side for Bagari. And this is a wonderful cross across the front post. It takes out Gary O'Neill, and Keating's on the move in the box at the front post, and it's a great finish past Manus.
And Manus had to react quickly there. Crowley decides to have a go from the halfway line.
Oh my God!
A brilliant finish from the Cork City number 17, Darren Crowley, to turn this match around completely. That's an unbelievable strike from miles out, and suddenly with 38 minutes on the clock, it's Shamrock Rovers 1, Cork City 2.
We see this again. His first touch sets him to hit it, and it's a wonderful effort. The Manus is on his way back to try and get it. He does really well to get up and get back to a Manus, considering the clearance, and but it's an unbelievable strike. Take none away from Crowley. That's a wonderful finish. Dips right under the crossbar, Con.
Gaffney. Now it's Poom. Shot from Poom. Oh, just wide.
Coleman must have got a touch on it, because it's gone for a corner kick. As soon as he takes a touch, you just know he fancies hitting a shot here. And he winds up for it. He's done really well today, Coleman, in terms of not biting on Gaffney's checks. We know he checks off both feet. You see Coleman's free in the box. He's the one that can go and attack the ball. He's spare.
Jack Byrne to send it in towards the near post. The header finds the net, and Rovers are back on level terms. As the captain, Lee Grace, after a perfect delivery from Jack Byrne. It's Shamrock Rovers 2, Cork City 2, 53 minutes on the clock, game on.
It's a brilliant header from Grace, considering he's gone away from goal. He just gets a back flick on it, and into an empty net, really. It's the ball in from Jack, just takes everybody out, the pace and the whip. The keeper gets caught behind his own player, and it's just a simple header in the end that goes into an empty net.
Not a bad delivery from Healy, right into the heart of the area. Coleman got his chest to it, and they've stabbed that into the net and gone 3-2 up, Cork City. I think it was Hustovic who got the touch on it to stab it past Alan Manus and re-establish a lead for Cork City in unlikely circumstances. 3 goals they've scored now at Tallaght Stadium. Cork City.
It's Mahi, he just floats the ball. You can see he changes his mind. He's about to whip it, and he just changes his mind in his run up, and he decides to lace one in at the back post. It's Coleman who attacks it really well. Gilchrist nearly gets something on it, and it just ricochets around, and he just hits it through bodies again.
Toe poke to the net. They all count the man on loan from Vila in. Lost good control again from Keating on halfway. Bargery popping up on the left-hand side since Varian has come on. Dangerous ball in towards Varian, and a chance for a fourth goal. And Cork City go 4-2 ahead. And I don't think Shamrock Rovers can quite believe it.
That's Crowley again. It's a wonderful break. The defending from Coleman on Gaffney. The ball goes into Gaffney, it spills out a bit. Coleman clears it. Higgins is the one that picks it up, and he just releases him down the left-hand side. You see it here, he tries to roll him. Coleman's patient in his defending, he clears it. And then they're away. It's Bagari on the left-hand side again that's willing to break and run. And he picks out a wonderful cross. And it just ricochets about, but it's Crowley making the space up again, willing to get into the box. And Varian coming in causes trouble as well.
Coleman with the header away again. Sean Hoare. Jack Byrne. Slides it out to Tao. Byrne again. Queuing up on the 6-yard line, and it's in the net. Rovers have a goal back. It's 4-3. Simon Power from close range gives Rovers a chance. Graham, you said big 10 minutes ahead.
Yeah, it's massive, and in fairness to Cork, they just never got back out. When it goes out the towel and he doesn't put the cross in, they just stay in. Jack just floats across into the box, and because there's not much purchase on the cross, it's very hard to get any power on the header, and it just ricochets around. You see it here, he's looking for Towell to go. Towell cuts it back to Jack, and he just floats one in.
Simon Power's first league goal for Shamrock Rovers. How valuable might it be? Crowley beaten by Farrugia. Aaron Bulger.
Oh,
collision
that's
there
a sore one.
Bulger and Trevor Clark.
He's out cold here, Bulger.
Although Coleman has been that good tonight,
yeah, sorry,
everywhere.
Too many.
Here's Farrugia, and it's out off Hackenen for another corner.
Yeah, Corcoran comes out, and you're thinking, stay in your goal. And then he does unbelievably well. He just puts on the brakes, and he starts running back. He doesn't twist. He never takes his eyes off the ball. And he does brilliantly well to make the save.
Corner kick comes in towards the near post. It's bobbling around inside the area, and the header is in the back of the net. It's 4-all. Sean Hoare finds the net in the 96th minute for Shamrock Rovers. 4-all. This game has had everything.
It's just a ricochet around in the box, and Hoare just comes onto it and heads it into over the stretched out arms of Corcoran. Trying to catch me breath. Again, the first header is dealt with well, but it just gets ricocheted around. That's the one. It pops up off Lee Grace, and Hoare's onto it, and he just loops the header over.
Hoare with the throw in to Jack Byrne. Cleary's in space. Really frenetic finish. That's a poor ball from Cleary, and that is the last action of the game. 4-all after a quite unbelievable match at Tallaght Stadium. It was 2-1 at half-time. I don't think either of us would have predicted 4-all. First thing to be said, let's hope Aaron Bulger is okay. He was taken away on a stretcher, and that's the most important thing in many respects. But I can't remember a match like that in Tallaght.
No, it was pulsating. 4-all here for Rovers to concede 4 goals, for Cork to score 4 goals. Unbelievable. And in fairness to Rovers, they were always a threat from set pieces, and Coleman put his head on everything when he could. So some of the goals tonight were brilliant, But it's a fantastic game and a fantastic advertisement for League of Ireland football. It's been brilliant on a Monday night. Couldn't ask for more, Con.
Absolutely. Rip-roaring finish. Rovers 4-2 down with 7 minutes to go. And Simon Power and Sean Hoare coming up with late goals to snatch a 4-all, and it could so easily have been 5-4.